One day, all the early mornings, the late nights, the struggles, the pain, the sacrifices, the effort, the perseverance, the consistency will all be worth it. Keep going.
YouTube. What's going on? Happy Monday. It's over with. Monday's over with. Hope you had a happy one though. We're back in the garage. This will be a little quickie for you. But a little update on the 6.4 SS Vert. We got the last pieces done. We got the last pieces to the Impala hydraulic rack done. Thanks to my boy Jose, with a little bit of help of his neighbor, Bill. Appreciate you, Bill. Did excellent work. My boy Jose arranged everything for us. But we got her done. We got the last pieces to the puzzle. There it is. That's that 45 degree I needed, roughly. Made out of one piece. Basically gonna sit something to that effect right there. See if I can get you a little closer. So the idea is to hold the hydraulic pump with two holes on top of that horizontal bar. I'm not sure if it's actually gonna fit there without hitting the other pump, the whammy tank. So it may actually have to go down to the side or the back side of the battery rack. But either way, that's what I needed done, and that's what I was looking for. And what that's gonna do is wrap up the little bit of pieces I needed done. Not doing any more welding right now, because this rack can't be one entire piece and go in the car. So it has to be welded inside the car. But that's a major hurdle. Major hurdle that has been accomplished on a car that's not ready to come out yet. But that's a major aspect that needs to be done when you're dealing with the hydraulics, when you're dealing with a lowrider. At some point in time, the setup has to be built to hold the pumps, to hold the batteries, to hold everything else in relationship to the switches, in relationship to the hydraulics. It's got to be done point blank. You can spend an arm and a leg getting the shop to do it, or you can learn how to do it yourself. The only drawback I have is not having welding skills. I actually have a welder, but I don't have 220 at the house. So if it ain't one thing, it's another. But I have moved along very well on this particular car. Got to remember, I'm not going to do any more welding because the original frame that's on this car, not original, but the frame that's actually on this car currently has to come off this car. I have another frame that's fully reinforced that has to go underneath this vehicle. And we're not talking about the 62 behind me, we're talking about the 64. So there's a lot of frame swaps, a lot of things that still need to be done in order for the 64 SS drop to be completed. But that's all in due time. Right now we're trying to get this thing behind me on the road. That's a whole nother ball game right there. Whole nother can of worms. But we almost there. But I appreciate you, Jose. Appreciate you, Mr. Bill. And I'll keep you guys updated on the 64 as we go along. But like I said, I got to keep the wheels rolling on something. I can't sit still while something else is not getting done. There's always plenty to do. You got to treat life like that too. You have setbacks and holdups and things that happen out of your control. Move on to the next thing you can control. That's how you accomplish things in life. Don't be one of those that never gets anything done and puts the blame on anybody and everybody else. It's not how we roll over here. If you roll it with me, that is. So one last look for, which is probably going to be a while, at the setup. And I appreciate you rolling along with me for the progress. But we got all the pieces to the puzzle in the car. Everything is cut to size. A few holes need to be drilled to mount the pumps. Got my hex bar over there as battery tie downs. In addition to the hex bar here, just for looks, as well as a little added weight. Got the battery trays cut down as well, fitting in there like a glove. We doing it, YouTube. We are doing it. This camera angle is a little weird. There you go, YouTube. That could be a screenshot right there. All the pieces to the puzzle are laid out. Just needed to be welded into the vehicle. Once the frame swap is done, once the belly has been painted or powder coated, whatever that decision is made later on. But these are the steps that are taken if you're going to build a lowrider from ground up. Takes a lot of time, takes a lot of dedication, takes a lot of determination. But if you're going to start it, you're going to open up that can, can't close it back up. It won't reseal. So you might as well crack it all the way open and finish it to completion. All right, YouTube. Holla at you to the next one. Peace out.